story, although it's our family's go-kart. Let's go. Made it up north. Take you a walk around it. It's got a regular differential in the back. Heavy duty rod in case you roll over. Actually, I'll wrap around you in a knot. Oil shield. I guess it spews a little oil coming out of the exhaust. Gas pedal. Brake is cable driven, and it pinches a single rear tire brake. That's the way it was when we bought it. So the story behind this is in the, I think it was the early 70s, my dad came home with this. I think he paid $50 for it. Didn't look like this, but it had, I got to put some air in the tire before I go down the road. It had the frame, it had the seat position, kinda, most of it. The pedals were in a different spot. It did not have anything like it has in the back now, because it came with a 10 horse on it, and it was a really tired old 10 horse. It was an interesting one. You'd tie the rope up to start it, big wood handle, give it a pull, and it wouldn't even fire, but it would just go and go and go because the compression was so bad. Just go blah, 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 blah. So once you did get it started, it was really slow. So being that it didn't have any compression, I think I remember the person riding it would have to pretty much floor it, and then the other people around would have to push it to get it going. Once it got rolling, then it wasn't too bad, but you couldn't stop and get going again. So because of that, we went through a couple different iterations of engines. So it wasn't shortly after we had it that the 10 horse came out, and my grandpa was like everybody in northern Minnesota. They were snowmobiling was a part of life back in the 60s and 70s. So my grandpa had extra snowmobiles and extra motors laying around because, you know, they'd go through them. So we started out with a blue engine. It was a 17 horsepower Hirth. My grandpa always had Arctic Cats, so I'm pretty sure that's what it came out of. We stuck with the traditional belt drive from a snowmobile. Well, that means we had a shaft back here, I think call it a jack shaft, and then we had to get from there the chain down to the differential underneath the engine. So the engine kind of sits up now. I don't remember why we ended up with the Chaparral here, but once again my grandpa had this one, and my dad decided, let's put this one in there. So this is a 22 horse Chaparral twin cylinder. The other ones are always a single cylinder, and this one is also a 2-stroke. So it's kind of cool. I mean, it sounds chainsaw-y kind of when it's running. It's got enough power. I mean, you can't like smoke the tires or dig up the dirt, but she'll go 50-ish, 55 maybe. Lock to lock, left lock all the way, right lock all the way. I mean, to go lock to lock, it's about a quarter turn of the whole steering. So you need to really pay attention when you're going down there, you know, because otherwise you're going a little bit of movement here and your wheels are going tuk tuk tuk. Okay, on switch. I have it on. Nice little note here. Turn on gas at tank to run. fun. I forget how fun that is. It's bumpy, but it's fun. Woo. I had to wear the vintage goggles just for part of it. That's what we always wore. Well, that was a success. I didn't break anything. I got a couple of good runs in. Forms just like before. I think we'll turn the gas off, tuck it away.